Well, what's new this week? Anything? I had to stick it in a slightly different place to cover a scratch up. Took a cheap Hornet sticker off. And yes, even though the original Honda exhaust, I thought, well, why not? They're only cheap and they're made of metal. So there. Unfortunately, with being made of metal, I thought I meant to pre-bend them to the curve, and I tried to bend them and they put a bloody crease in. So I had to try and bend it back. Very fine cricket, very fine cricket. How is it? How's that? Not out. Bump, bump, bumpety bump again. You see that name? Hollowhead Lane. Named after a local dafty. Oh shit, right down it. Fucking hell, fire. Wonder my exhaust keep cracking. Let's remember that next time, just before this nice little hill. With a big hole, must have been about 4 inches deep. Church Town. Book splats, not as bad as May. I was going to Chipping that time. floor, HGV's turning. So I'm not sure how far the turn off is. There's one where you pay a bloody toll on a bridge and one that you don't. But only 20p last time, and it was an attractive girl with shorts on taking the money. So that was worth 20p. Yeah, St Michael's on Wire, they have a bike rally somewhere here. Blackpool Mag. Motorcycle Action Group. Speed camera. A bumpy road, unless it's my bearings. Now look at this expanse of water here, like a little harbour and all sorts. Yeah, you see. All moored up yachts, so it's obviously tidal. Hambleton, yeah, so where's that road come out? That's a dead end, can't be that. Yeah, that lad I used to work with. Pleasant little chap. Hello. How are you keeping? Alright? Fancy seeing you here.
Yeah, what are you on then?
I'm just going to that cafe. I thought it's a nice day. It stopped raining at last. I'll go to Pilling and then up to Glasson Dock.
Right.
And then back. I'm not sure which way back. Sometimes I go via Trough Of Bowland. I'm ready for a brew though. I'm not sure what kind of grub they have at that cafe. I think I just got a cup of tea last time and then carried on.
What's salads like?
Still same madhouse, still on 30 hours, still miserable. Busy as ever, even busier.
Okay.
They've got some new starters, but there've been lots of cock-ups lately. Yeah, I'm afraid it's still the same. Have you got yourself sorted out then?
Yeah.
You moved over this way?
Aye, I'm at 13 Biscuit.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. Is that the where you can see from train? When you go on train via St Anne's, there's a bit. Oh, is that Foxes? I think that's Foxes.
This spot
Yeah.
in Kirkham.
Oh, biscuits, lovely. Well, I'm a cookie monster, like Grover. I live off biscuits. Huh?
You not found anything out?
No, me and Paul keep saying we're on them job sites, but he went for an interview the other week, and they said the job entails working Saturdays. You have to work Saturdays. Oh no. He said, well, you get a day off Wednesday. He said, no, I'm not working Saturdays. So I said to him, if you have a day off Tuesday or Wednesday, that's... I said, no, I want a full weekend. I'm not having one day off here than having Sunday off.
Well,
So, I mean, anything to get out of that madhouse. I said, you should have jumped at it. Out to get out of that bloody place.
well, Andy went back, didn't he?
Yeah, Andrew Gregson, yeah. Because he said he went to a place he worked before, near where GC used to be. That's where I worked, GC in the 90s. And he said they were taking piss. He had him on a machine and left him to it. He said, I need someone to advise me on here. You've done it before, haven't you? So they left him, and he said he weren't happy. Because he said they were taking mickey, letting him do everything himself, you know. I don't know what he meant exactly, but yeah, he's back.
Fucking hell, what a clown.
I know. In fact, what that meeting we have every month, Crawford mentioned it. I don't know if you know Andy Gregson, but he's realised that the grass isn't always greener, and he's come back. I thought that wasn't the point at all. Grass wasn't greener. I'm sure there's plenty of other jobs, but because we were both in our 50s, he's 52 and I'm 55, it's a struggle to even get a reply from some bloody places.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's nice to see you. I'm going to have a meal and a brew at that
Let's
cafe.
been to Amy's kitchen
Oh yeah,
for a coffee.
Amy's kitchen. Oh. I want some.
Opposite the...
Oh, is it opposite that cafe? Because I want some sea. Last time I was walking on that gangway and a ferry come. It's only a foot ferry. You can go to Fleetwood on foot, or they take bicycles. If you don't take motorbikes, then I just fancy a look round Fleetwood, because that's where this bike's from. Raceways in Fleetwood, the bike shop near. Well, it's on seafront. Near that shopping complex it is, I forgot what it's called. Yeah, first nice day for ages. It's rained all bloody week. I was even giving Clive a lift last week because that girl was off for a week. I've no lift, can you give me a lift on your bike? I gave him a lift for 2 days, then he rung in sick. I hope it weren't his bad nerves, you know. I thought I've made his nerves bad. I was taking it easy, but I weren't comfortable with it because he was heavier than I thought. He's about, you know, he might be tall and slim, but I bet he weighed about 12 stone. So I was wobbling round corners, you know, setting off and then going round a bend. A bit dodgy, but once it were on motorway alright. I said, why do you ring in sick? I thought I had chicken pox, I had a rash. So I had 3 days off. I said, oh, weren't cause of me then.
What are you on next week?
2 till 10.
2:10.
Well, I've got a week off from 24th, but I'm facing a big bill. The week before, I'm having front of my house, it dates from 1855, and all sandstone blocks are already flaking off, and I'm worried about it dropping on someone's head. So a mate of mine has a mate that's a builder, and he come round, he said, yeah, I'll chisel all them loose stones off, maybe use a grinder, and then I'll have to point. So yeah, it needs pointing. So well, I'll point your stonework, £850. Well, I asked some lads at work and he said, no, that's not bad because he'll take 2 or 3 days pointing. You think about it, every brick, squidge, 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 squidge. So I have to get some money off my credit card. I'll get 3 cash advances of £300. So I'm borrowing off my bloody credit cards again. It's like I said, if they pay me back all my lost holiday pay over the past 5 years, I'd get 2.5 grand. That's what they've cheated me out of in 5 years, 2.5 grand. I did a little confrontation when I got my 5-year certificate in April. I'm pleased to, that was, what's he called, Shorrock. I'm pleased to give this to Stephen. And everyone were clapping, and then at the end Crawford said, any questions? I said yes. I said 5 years, but I'm still on 30 hours, so therefore my holiday pay is £450 down.
Yeah.
I said, it's disgusting. I said, I don't know what you're thinking of. But this isn't the time and place to discuss it. I said, it is, because you're cheating me out of money. But other people have got 40-hour contracts within a couple of weeks. It's disgusting, isn't it? I don't know what little game they're playing. They're up.
When I was there, you're losing money when you have your holiday.
Yeah, exactly.
They pay you your 30 hours.
Yeah. I don't know what they're thinking of. I do. All right. Hello.
Anyway, you can get your group, huh?
Yeah, well, nice to see you, mate. See you again. How you doing? All right. Yeah, I just saw a lad I used to work with. That's a coincidence. He's moved to a caravan out here. He's had enough of place where we worked. He said he's working at Burton's Biscuits now. That'd be a dream job for me. I'd be accidentally breaking them and taking them home, I think. Are you going to that cafe? Oh, have you been? Yeah, I'm going to Glasson Dock and then Lancaster, and I thought I were to go back via Trough of Bowland to Clitheroe or on A683 to Kirby Lonsdale. I'll see how I feel. Oh dear, oh thanks very much. Did you recognise it? Well, I'm worried because my Tarzan horn seems to have stopped working. It normally lights up and makes a click. It's probably just a loose connection, I hope. No, I was cleaning it yesterday and I thought I've not got patience. I've got a week off in 2 weeks, so I'll do it then. Because what you have to do is take suspension bolt out, drop the back wheel off, otherwise there's no room to connect the Y pipe. Well, last time I did it, I tried it without doing it, and because it's like a big wishbone, it won't go in without dropping the back wheel down. So I put it on the centre stand where the step is in my backyard, pull the bolt out, wheel drops right down, and you can jiggle the old one off, it's broken, put the new one on. Struggle to get, I think I put a brick on the wheel last time to get the bolt back in. But yeah, it's simple enough. But I've been down some bloody big holes coming. I said, no wonder my bloody exhaust keeps cracking. What it is, underneath, it's meant to be supported by a bracket hanging off the frame. And of course that's rotted years ago. So there's no supporting it. So every time you go down a pothole, the stress point is them two wishbones, I think. So when I do it, I'm going to try and bodge a bracket underneath to support the weight. Hopefully. Right. Anyway, I'm hungry, thirsty, and tired. So I'll have a strong coffee and a bite to eat, I think. Yeah, thanks for watching my videos. See you again. Oh, my viewers. Yeah, what's with my tyres annoying? It's connected with one of them bloody plugs, so like how my fake alarm come undone. I think that's come undone, so I'll check them when I park up here. Oh, that's that chap I was behind before. I wonder where you turn off to. Let's have a look at this big beach. Right across to Morecambe Bay and the Lake District over there, Flukeborough. I shall pull in at that bus stop on the way back over there and get some fresh air in my lungs. It's a bit breezy, can you hear the wind? Oh, you've seen the gap, have you? See a pub here. Instead of the cafe, you could visit that pub if you're coming this way. I do.
I saw you then, I sort of see you nearly every day. When I come off, I clock off at 2 o'clock at Whitebrook at Blackburn.
Oh yeah.
And you're going other way.
Yeah, I'm on 2 till 10 next week, so I'll be able to have a good lie in tomorrow, I hope.
So when you work down in that way?
No, I work on, what's it called? Walker Park, you know, at Guide.
It's like you've just got up more to when I usually see you. Because I come off at Guide, I go to Bass Hasling than I do.
Alright, which bike's yours, that?
I'm on in the lane and else I'm on a Tiger 800.
Alright, yeah.
Beat Carson days, but you're unmistakable.
Oh, I see, right. Interceptor. Oh, oh yeah. Alright. Yeah, I were coming up, I were going to go to Scorton Steam because you know who's there, although I've got the wrong bloody weekend, it's next weekend, 15. It said the purple helmets are going to be there.
First time was 2015, I thought that's when I was there last to see them, yeah. Well, they all fit for this weather, but they were brilliant watching them there 4 years ago.
Yeah, they're good for a laugh, aren't they? Wheelie bin races and... oh yeah, that big fat bloke. There's a rushing tide here as well. So a foot ferry normally waits for the tide every whatever hour or so. You get every 2 hours. Spooky tide rushing in. It's same all over this bay because at Morecambe there's that's where them poor cockle pickers bought it with the tide rushing in and getting cut off. They actually played one of the last phone calls. It said this is a recording of a phone call we got at the Coast Guard, and of course he couldn't speak English. Help, water! And then someone was screaming, how awful. Not coming in that fast, is it? Up at Silverdale, it's meant to come in at the speed of a galloping horse, that video of mine said. An old video, the Lancashire course from 1955. Let's have a look at the connections on the receipt. Is it that one? Oh, not my camera. Well, how long have I been? Time 20 to 4. Help. I was chatting with them chaps for half an hour. They hadn't actually seen my channel. Just for a change, someone that hadn't seen it. They're all local as well. He sees me going to work. think that's coming pretty quick, isn't it? Is it about an hour? Is it 2? Was it half 2 when I arrived? I can smell the sea salt. I'm pleased to say I'm mending my tires and it was just that loose plug again, that 12 volt plug. It works loose because it's got that bloody locating spike under the seat. Like a plastic pointy thing. Very nice. Tracer 900 and an MT09 in blue. Actually not very busy, is it, with bikers, but them chaps were saying the midweek bike meet is busy. I said yeah, but them midweek bike meets I can't make it because I work shifts, although I have that week off from the 24th, don't I? Nice expanse of land, isn't it? Is it safe to go walking on that beach, or is it quicksand? I think the quicksand bits are over the far side. Heysham power station, nuclear power station, blighting the horizon. And the hills of the Lake District there, can you see? Can you see? Right, so next stop, if it's still there. Oh, sorry, 4:45, not 4:30. What am I thinking? Silly sod. I was in that cafe for about 25 minutes. Took your order, then there was a long delay. Oh, an Indian. Restaurants and takeaway. Oh yeah, I've been on this before, on this road. Oh, the tidal, or is that some kind of dike affair? Yeah, I remember now, I once came on this road many years ago. I'm not sure if it's on film or not. Yeah, so there's a sort of dike there which blocks the sea from coming on this land, so it's obviously man-made. This probably was the shoreline at one time before they built the levee. Right, well, so much for that. I can't see the sea. Should I go to Morecambe just to see a bit of sea? That doesn't count at Knott End. That wasn't exactly the sea. And joins on with that road again. School Lane. Golden Ball Pub. Dam side. That's a grot spot, isn't it? Ready filter beds for bogs. At least away from the speed cameras, I think. I think this is a different road. Not sure. I mean, this doesn't ring any bells. Little forest. Good place to test my tyres and all. I must look into re-bend. I think I bent it away last time, that bloody plastic thing that disturbs the plug. Yeah, it is a different road because this is the one with the speed cameras on. Can't be far off Glasson dock now, I don't think. A bit risky that, Burke. Slow because of that junction. Tractor's turning. See, that was a nice stretch of road, wasn't it? Because I went off the main road, I wouldn't have triggered the average speed cameras, I don't think. So I should have gone 100 mile an hour. Can't be too far off. Another village here with the church. Yeah, I didn't take any hay fever tablets, I forgot. Oh, it's turned into a pleasant day, hasn't it? That was a BSA. Didn't nod though, did he? Miserable old sod. But he's just been to this Glasson dock by me. Could have filmed the BSA, couldn't he? Must have been a big one if he's carrying a passenger. Crimbles Lane. the farmer's crap dried up though, luckily, in the sunshine. There, Cockerham. So that Abbey will be. Look at this, more dereliction. Crappy old barn full of holes. Tumble down blind thing there. Cockerham Sands Country Park. Yeah, I've been here before, years ago. So my curiosity was satisfied. Oh, a jet boat there. And the Abbey's round that corner. See, that looks rather old, that building there. Public footpath. And coming into the shore. So a bit deserted, isn't it? Wouldn't mind a look at that Abbey though. Well, like I said, on Google Earth, it was just a bloody round tower type of thing. Look at that. That could be rented out to holiday makers, like I keep saying. Loads of tumble down buildings. Nobody any money anymore. Now then, does this, I'll have flying there, does that single track road, it said a bit further up, lead to Glasson Dock? Or is it a dead end? If it were dead ended, it'd say so, wouldn't it? Yeah, so just checking then if the camera's still running. What a bloody road. Now then, yeah, single track, no turning space, but where to? Is it a dead end? Crook Farm. No through road. Oh well, it's another look at the sea then, isn't it? private road. Why didn't it say so further down then? The lighthouse there, some buoys. It's always a noise, still on. It's quiet. Oh well, we're seeing the sea again. I'm sort of satisfied. Public footpath to Norway. Yes, I just pulled over because I had the battery go. I carry this lot around with me now. Spare SD card, spare microphone leads and 2 spare batteries. It's useful, innit? I just seen a load of yacht masts over at Glasson dock, I think. Well, it must be. The sign said so, didn't it? Is that little butcher caravan still open? We shall see. If not, I'll have to have me Diet Coke on its own. Surviving on a piece of cake and a hot chocolate. Yeah, traffic lights, that's right. It's traffic lights across the water on a bridge. I think it's a swing bridge. And there's a butcher caravan. Oh, will still be open if there's a few bikes here. Well, we got a ticket here. Right, access to that pub that way, must be. So, Glasson Dock, Nottingham Marina, and some kind of fishing industry probably at one time. That pub open anyway, looks like it's closed. Lockkeeper's Rest, that's it. I forgot what it was called. Right, I got a burger. Very nice, that. Double cheeseburger with onions and mushrooms and a can of shandy. Can I put that there? Are you leaving? Thank you. We meant to put your dirty blanket. Hey, I forgot to bring some wet wipes. Not worse than having onion flavoured fingers in gloves. Sticker's still on good. Nice here, isn't it? Right, which way out to go home? 5 o'clock. Should I go over the Trough of Bowland and have a nice relaxing tootle through the countryside? So there we are, Lockkeeper's Rest, butcher caravan, delicious grub. A bit hot, that's why I took my time eating it. Oh, a few potholes, but watch out for this roundabout. And ducks. So I've got a can of Diet Coke, which I will drink. I think I'll stop at that little forest in the bottom of the Trough of Bowland. I was going to go over to Kirby Lonsdale, but the butcher caravan will be long gone. And like I said, I'm not keen on that road anyway. I'd rather tootle quietly and slowly at a relaxed pace through the countryside. Fasten my jacket. Yeah, it feels drafty because, like I said, that silly bugger's missed stitching the bloody waistbands on. That's how what he said. Send it back and I'll send you another. Yeah, I'll probably never hear from him again. Plus I put them badges on. Hey, you've made holes in the pocket flaps. Where does that lead to? So, little tidal ponds and things. Lewin Estuary Coastal Path, picnic site, lovely here, isn't it? You could come in the car with your family, have a nice meal at this pub, go for a walk, see the sea, garden centre 3/4 of a mile. Lovely area. And then maybe go to Morecambe afterwards, although there's nothing for kids at Morecambe anymore. Since he closed Frontierland, scandalous that, isn't it? Right, this is the start of the nice countryside road home. 30 miles of leafy lanes. nice view, innit, that big hill. It's a bit murky back home. Caton and Galgate. The Caton's where that there's a little bite meat in a cafe and stuff. We've been there once, I think. Look at this, let's do a stop and a carry on. Keep my head still. I see another bloody derelict barn down there, look at that. That potentially could be rented out to hikers. Look at it, lovely beauty spot. And a bike coming up. And a bad spot here. I'll carry on then. Sometimes I see jets flying down here. I've seen a few. I think they use it as like a test area. Hello. And that were a Hornet. Was it a 900 or a 6? Well, I still haven't tested the left-hand horn. I'm not sure if it's dead or not. I'll have to see when I get home. I don't know if it's a horn or the contacts are very dirty. I should have squirted them with WD-40 or something. Yeah, another dodgy crossroads. Where does that lead to? Bay Horse, something or other. And another one. Do not annoy you. But easy men that just put a cheap roof on. Holiday cottage to rent. No food, no gas, fuel, electricity, nothing. Peace and quiet in middle of nowhere. Ideal for fell walkers and hikers, etc. mind for sheep up here, lots of loose sheep on the road. And farm vehicles, see, sheep. Why no grass there, silly sods, and there's all that up there. I've never been up this tower, Jubilee Tower, so I might have a look. There's nobody else up it. It's like a, well, presumably it's Victorian, a viewing tower with a big car park to stop and have a rest. No information sign. On a grotty bloody car park. No dogs to protect moorland birds. No dogs allowed beyond this point. On a crap surface, that's the best you can do with your limestone chippings. Well, I might as well have a look up it. Sun's a bit in the wrong spot though, isn't it? Have a soft landing if you fell over here, or if this rickety fence gave way. Oh, yeah, fire. That's me climbing stairs with a helmet on. Oh, excuse my coughing. So there are nice hills and things. Try and keep my head still. Heading over that way. Oh, I can see Blackpool Tower. Right above that cornerstone is Blackpool Tower. About 30 miles away, 35 miles-ish. Eastern Power Station. Morecambe Bay, Lake District. You see, this wide angle lens, it just miniaturises everything. So this is Jubilee Tower. No old graffiti carved on any stones. I try not to trip. I didn't know there were 2 steps. I didn't look down. I normally take 3 hay fever tablets. I didn't take any. Field full of thistles there. Public footpath. Where to? Can see the motorway down there. Nothing coming good. So there we are, another stop and carry on, or stop, trip and carry on. Oh, more silly sheep. Oh, little lambs. Abby said 1 3/4 miles, yeah. There was some kind of explosion there years ago, I think in the mid-80s. Abbystead pumping station disaster, some kind of fumes exploded and I think half a dozen people were blown up. Probably methane gas, I expect. What's happened there? Strange skid. I could have pressed my tyres and oil, but I didn't. So, nice ride through home. Like I said, I'll be taking it easy because there are some dodgy road services on this road. Not to mention wildlife. Slow livestock on road. And pheasants and rabbits. Car coming. Oh, saw a glint of something, as it wasn't moving. Oh, there it is. Some mileage. Clitheroe, 16 3/4 miles. So the steady 60, that's less than 20 minutes. Oh, that's the car I saw. I thought it were red. Thank you, Albert. Give me a little wave. And that's the easy bend, but there's another one. The next junction is a sharp bend. It's like the TT, you have to remember all the bad bits. Look at that barren hill, the scrubland and purple heather. And this is a sharper bend. These roads, patchy, but at least they're not too deep. Not going to affect the handling of the bike going down them, I don't think. Scoreton, 7 miles. So we're not far from civilization. Scoreton is where that steam rally is next weekend, which I thought was today. What a mistake did I make. Deep, and there's a car in front as well. This is a popular section for families to stop. Kids can paddle in the stream. Look at them, fat lump, obsessed with nibbling grass. That's all they do all day. It's a nice area, isn't it? All for a walk in the woods. Well, they're meant to be here, all these sheep. Have you cut through a fence or something, you lot? Lots of trees falling over. cut down. Rhododendron bush growing wild in the middle of this section. One of mine is dying again, I don't know why. It repeats the last year. It might have been piddled on by the cats. $7.99 wasted. XK, or is that the model of the Jag as well? Where they all going? Where have they all been? To the auction mart. Used to be a big car boot sale there every Sunday. I used to go, well, I went once or twice, got some Beatles magazines, but they were a bit tatty, so I never went again. And if it's still on every Sunday. They'd hose all the pens down where the animals had been, and it was still a bit smelly. And all the stall holders set up inside, so it's a covered car boot sale. Oh, was it a bug splat? Look at that for an adverse cam. You lose control and you're in that bloody thicket of reeds. Slaneburn Steam Rally. I could have gone there today, but it's only a tiny little thing. I think there's no more than half a dozen there, if I've seen the YouTube videos correctly. Now look at this. This is the actual trough. Ice Age glacier has cut a trough into the middle of the hills. It's like being on hard not passing in the Lake District. Big hill in the distance. Two big hills here. Not lovely. I keep thinking, should I bring my stills camera? But stopping on a hill like that would be a bit dodgy, wouldn't it? Well, I had planned to stop and have my Coca-Cola. Which there's a bin there, you see, put the can in the bin afterwards. And if that butty van's there, I think after 5 o'clock they tend to pack up. Tumbling rocks. And another bite. So I stopped last time and talked to that lovely horse with a big fringe. I could stop anywhere, couldn't I? In fact, as we're near Dunstop Bridge, I could go the Waddington way home. And yeah, I'm on a roller coaster ride. And there's a car up ahead, but there is a junction not too far ahead. Might be turning off. Duchy of Lancaster, Whitewell Estate. As I said before, they're often seen up here grouse shooting. Not a retaining effort. Stop landslides. And how flooded this area gets. Is there a vast torrent raging through the valley when there's downpours? Oh, hang on, fine. Thank you, Albert. This is that bad bit near the church. More rhododendrons. What are you doing? Very nice. Right, so this is a Waddington turn off Slaben 4 mile. Yeah, it'll be over with at Slaben. I think they stay overnight, so there's that Saturday night and I'll have a booze up in the tradition of Fred Dibner. Imagine closing that petrol station. If you don't dig up the petrol storage tanks, what happens to them? They're left with a breather pipe. Slaben 4 mile. can't remember where the turn off is. A lovely spot, and you're looking at that road, you can see the other bit there. A bit scary due to the bumps. A lovely area. So, Slaburn, 4 mile. Yeah, I think you can, I think you turn left in Waddington. I think. Marvellous, isn't it? No gesticulation at all. I should have given him a gesticulation instead. Straight bit here. Like I said, you have to be royal wildlife. Oh, looks flats. It's only close to the lens, that. Another bumpy bit. Oh, yeah, of course, that's right. There's a freeway junction and it's straight on for Slaburn or right for Waddington. Slaburn, 1.5 mile. Couple of bites here. I've been to the steam event. Oh. We look a bit dodgy when there's bicycles on top of bloody cars, like they're going to drop off. No, if they're not being secured properly. blue butts. Is this a bus route? Oh, fine. Buses on a road like this. Madness. Madness, madness. I call it madness. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Right, welcome to Sladeburn, but is it all over? Are all the steam engines left past 6 o'clock? No, nearly. Oh, thank you, Albert. So that's the height to Bounty. On your right. I think the whole event is based around that pub. Nice old truck. That's not what wheelie dealers were doing up. 1951 Ford F1, is it? Or A1? Settle. You can go back to Clitheroe this way, can't you? Oh yeah. That cafe is down here. I smell burning smoke, you know, so it's a steam engine smoke. Is there still some on the village green? How the hell did I get him here? Trundling up the hills. Cafe shut. Car park, nothing on. Oh, one traction engine there. Are you taking pictures of Albert? Strange cloud formations in the moon. Oh well, look for a Clitheroe sign now. Not going on that road I went on before, that bloody a crappy one. See, I knew it'd be cloudy and murky around where I live. Sunny on the coast, cloudy inland. Well, I'll be able to get my deck chair out and make a nice cup of tea. Or even glug me Diet Coke. Right, what's this junction? Harrotford, both, yeah, Clitheroe, 9 miles, bloody hell. Gravelly Bend. 9 miles. Easington, Clitheroe, Grindleton. This isn't that road I was on before, is it? It's even worse. And I didn't press my thumb on the polystyrene, my head's hurting now. I think it is that crappy road I came on when that big wagon was reversing the other week. And I thought, I'll nip down here. And I wish I hadn't done. Bumpy narrow road for miles and miles. Into the grey skies towards Pendle Hill there. Nice, wasn't it? Now in a leafy glade. 9 miles. Clitheroe 7 miles. Yeah, I'm too late to miss that. I'm in third gear, that's not a bad gear, is it, for accelerating and powering on? The van. Well, looks like it's raining over there, doesn't it? Oh, and over there, look at that. I think I'm going to get wet. Might be lucky and get home before it starts. All this traffic. Good place to stop, that. Crest of a hill. Pendle Hill is there. Oh yeah. Cement works is there, so we're not far off at all. Rendleton. More bloody cars coming. Oh, stopped. going on? Nobody use your local pubs anymore. Eh? That one derelict and that one's for sale. Chippings. Pinging under me hugger. Ohio Steam, that registration. Kind of flowers are them? Oh, the muscly bottom. 2 lanes and a silly sods break. And here we are back at that fishing lake.